Good morning, children. This is lesson number 4, Working with Tables. It's part of our third chapter, that is, it is in the continuation of third chapter about MS Access, how to create, how to work with tables in MS Access. I would like to tell you one thing here, that our half yearly syllabus or your term 1's syllabus for computer is chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3 and chapter 4. So this is the last chapter for your half yearly exams. Now, as we very well know that what is database? Database is, it's a software, it's an application which is used to store information in an organized manner. And now we know that when we talk about database, in database always there are rows. These are rows, horizontal are rows, and we have columns, that is these are the columns, these are called columns. Horizontal are called rows and vertical are called columns. Okay, children. Now when wherever there is intersection of a row and a column, that makes a cell. This is a cell, means cell is a rectangular storage area. Cell is a rectangular storage area in which we will store the information. Another thing that we know very well about database is that vertical lines are, these vertical lines are fields. These vertical lines are called fields and horizontal lines are called rows. Okay, so there are fields and rows and columns, that is fields and records. This we have already studied in previous chapter about database. Now something very important about database is data types. In each and every field, whatever field we have, in each and every field we have to define data type. Defining data type means, if I define particular data type for a particular field, suppose if I defined, say if I have field by name, that is name of the student or father's name or mother's name. So I very well know that when I say about field, name field, always it will contain characters, because when we write any name, always names are in characters, alphabets. So that time the data type should be text. Why? It is because a name will be a something text. Raj, R-A-J, Raj. So it's a text. Anita, A-N-I-T-A, Anita. So characters, text, that is data type. If I am going to write age, so age will always be a number. In that case, I have to take number data type. Text, number. These are all data types. And it is compulsory for each and every field we have to define data type. Compulsory. Okay, children. So now according to the table which is given on the screen, data types are there and their functions are also mentioned. Children, it is important topic in MS Excel. Data types. I'll explain you all data types here, and then I want you to write it in your fair copy. You will write this table in your fair copy. 12 data types are there, and all these 12 data types you have to write in the fair copy, and this chapter is theory chapter, so you have to write it in theory portion. You will put today's date, lesson number 4, working with tables, complete the index as well as inside the copy also. Complete the topics, write down the topics, and then give heading data types. And under that heading, as it is given in the book, you have to make 2 columns. First column data type and next column its functions, and you have to create the table. You have to write down these all data type, 12 data types in your fair copy. Okay children, first is text. Text data type is used when you have to insert a phone number, when you have to insert address, name, etc. Okay, but remember, the compulsion for text data type is that there will be no calculation on these entries, whatever you are doing in the text data type, no calculations. And the important a sentence about text is that the field with this data type can have maximum of 255 characters. 255 characters, not more than. There is a limit for text data type, and that is 255 characters. Next is numbers. So number data type is used when you have to write something, when you have to insert numbers, and of course if you have some other further calculations with it, that time you will use number data type. And it can store integer values as well as decimal values. It can store integer as well as decimal values. Next is memo. Memo is almost the same like text, first one, but in text we have limit of 255 characters. In memo the character limit is up to 65,000. 65,000. Next is date and time. Whenever we have to enter date and time, we will select date and time option, which will help us to enter date and time in the field. Auto number is used for generating auto number or for generating numbers sequentially automatically. Automatically it will generate numbers for you in sequence. Next one is yes or no. It is logical type of data type in which you will get only 2 options, either yes or no you can enter, or you can enter no, on or off. Okay. Next one is OLE. The full form, or it stands for, OLE is for linking. This is used to embed an object created in other application. In some other application, if you have some data such as in Microsoft Word document, Excel, or in PowerPoint, and you can bring it to the Access table, that is linking from other applications to MS Access. Next one is completely hyperlinking. That also, as the name suggests, name says, the hyperlink data type can store links from web pages and websites, intranet, LAN, WAN, and so on. Okay, so there is difference between OLE and hyperlink. OLE is within your computer, and hyperlink is maybe from website, web pages, and internet. Lookup wizard. Lookup wizard is to get the drop down list. You can have choice. You can choose data from there. That is lookup wizard. Attachments are for the various attachments. You can attach various files, spreadsheet files, document files, any chart, any presentation in your table. It is like we have attachments in our emails. Calculated. This data type is used when a user creates table field that calculate values. Especially for calculation it is. And last option is rich text. Rich text or combinations of text and numbers, means you can give both numbers as well as text, and that can be formatted. The difference between the text and the rich text is that here you can format your text using colors or font size and many other formats. You can format your text. So this is all about data types, children. I want you to draw this table perfectly, two columns, data types and functions, and write in your copy in theory portion. Okay children, better finish your work. Thank you.